Hey everybody, Movie Reviews 2219 here. Um, yeah, my Swamp Thing review sucked. I'll take that down and redo it, cause there's some stuff I actually did miss when I did the Swamp Thing review, but I'm gonna make up for that once I take that review down with another review of something I picked up at my local FYE store today, and that is the 2010 remake of A Nightmare on Elm Street. Along with that, I got this. That's another thing. It's the John Carpenter box set. But I'll review all these movies later. At a later date and time, actually. So, this movie right here is intended to reboot the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise. It won't, because they're probably going to call off the sequel to Nightmare on Elm Street 3D, which would blow, because the only time I've ever seen Freddy in 3D was Freddy's dead. But truly, this movie right here is surprisingly decent. I mean, people say it sucks, people say it's good. I'm with the side that says it's good. I don't think it's awesome. I don't think it outshines the original in any fucking way. It's just decent enough for me to watch it over and over again. Then again, I like a lot of trash horror movies that rot my brains out. There's a reason I watch Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 all over again. And the awkward silence begins. Where to start with this movie? This movie begins with Kalen Lutz, I think his name is. And he's in the diner, and this dumb waitress fucking bitch, you should have kicked her in her fucking fat ass and said, "Get me my goddamn coffee, you goddamn whore." But he just calls her a bitch, so that suffices with me. But then he goes into the kitchen of the diner, which I don't think in any restaurant they allow you to do unless the manager is a really lazy fucktard or I don't know. Anyway, what does he... Oh yes, shit is on fire. Not literal shit, but like stuff is on fire. And I think you see like a pork head or something like that. It was a head of some kind. It was very weird. Very strange. Very cool. And then Freddy pops out of nowhere and slashes the guy in the hands. Like, oh my god, my hand is cut. And then the weirdest thing ever happens. Like, his girlfriend shows up. Kyle Gallner's in the diner with his buddy. And Rooney Mara's sexy ass as a waitress. I like her. Okay. For future reference, that will never happen again. Okay, it probably will. But I'll alert you next time it does. Now, where the fuck was I? Oh yeah, this movie. Right here. Ugh. So, what happens is a heroa of things. Heroa is a word I made that is what the fuckery happens throughout the entire movie. There are some dream sequences that are pretty fucking cool. Towards the end, they reveal that Freddy was a child molester. And that's how they burned him alive in a secret cave he had, which was a little shack where he slept. So, Rooney Mara and Kyle Gallner, who I wished fucking died in this movie. But no, they have to let the douchebag survive. You know, Platinum Dune said they were going to make this the most faithful remake they've ever done. Well, guess what? Only the girl lives to see the end of the first Nightmare movie. Sure, we find out her dad lived in part 3, but that has nothing to do with this. The fact of the matter is, the other guy died. Johnny Depp died in the original. Kill off Kyle Gallner and let him die in this movie. Or I swear to God, Michael Bay, I will hunt him down and I will give him a big punch in the face and break his nose. But at the end, Rooney Mara goes into the dream world, tells crew to fuck him or go fuck himself. Pretty fucking cool, if you ask me. But at the end, they kill him by chopping his head off, and I'm surprised. There's a lot of like bloodshed. There's like some little gore scenes in there that I didn't expect. I mean, with gore, you'd think of a movie like this, but never like this. Although the blood effects are pretty cool, and Freddy gets his head cut off again and burns alive, it ends with whoever plays Rooney Mara's mom getting Freddy just bust through the mirror and like stabs her through the eyeballs and pulls her body through, and she screams and the movie ends. There is some stuff I skipped, and that was just very uneventful. But I'll spoil it right now that there is a guy who does nothing, who is played by Aaron Yu, who gets his head smashed through the computer by Freddy, apparently. That's according to many sources. But who cares? What do I rate this movie? It's gotta be 4 out of 5. I mean, sure, it's not the best. Okay, that's not. Okay, this is not a 4 out of 5 movie. This is more 3 out of 5. It's decent, it's okay, I just don't really think it outshines the original. It's not even half that bad. People say it sucks because it's a remake. Well, people, some people like remakes. I don't like remakes all that much, but if I think it's decent and I thought I liked it, which I did, I'll give it a chance. Anyway, I really, what is it? I really advise you to pick up this movie. I would recommend it so freaking much. Only for the crazy dialogue that goes on.